You know, the other thing, too, about this Brewers team, looking ahead, Cubs have an easier schedule, Padres have an easier schedule. You know, they have a relatively tough schedule going forward, which I think to a certain degree is good for this Brewers team because it keeps them involved kind of going forward. And everybody outside of Milwaukee is waiting for them to cool off, come back at some point. Now, again, I think everybody thinks eventually that may happen. The problem is, as we've talked about, there's so many different guys doing things on a different night that it's not literally like, oh, well, once this dude cools off, let's say it's Vaughn. Once Vaughn cools off, their offense is going to go away. If that's not the case, Frelick, Terang, Yelich, Collins, all these guys can still go. Even if he cools off, there's enough other bats, and you get Hoskins back at some point.
Well, I mean, this offense is a lot like John Wick. He can beat you a lot of different ways. Yeah. And
nice.
Think about the offense. Though the Brewers is like, they're not really relying on 1, 2, or 3 guys. They have 7, 8, 9, sometimes 13 guys in a game that do something to contribute. And the reason other teams don't do this, you're wondering why, how come everybody doesn't play this way? It's because they don't have the personnel and they don't have the coaches that are emphasizing this kind of stuff. You always hear the players and you think it's a cliche when they get interviewed and stuff. They're like, well, I know my role. And what they're talking about is not just their role every day, but their role in what situation. What is my role in this situation with this guy on this base, this inning, this many outs, and they're being coached in such a way to look for those moments and to best maximize. So it's not just, oh, they scored 9 runs. You dig deep, which, I mean, I'm paid to do, right?
Yeah.
But, like, this is what they do. They're putting it together piece by piece in every facet of the game. And so you talk about, are they going to cool off? They might, and they probably will just because they're playing so well. But it's not going to be 1 or 2 or 3 guys. The whole team's going to have to go cold for this thing to kind of stop working.